Hi Aries. Let's do a collective reading for you today and see what's in your energy. Today is Tuesday the 9th of December 2025. But whenever you watch the videos, when you're supposed to receive the messages, also Aries, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, as this is an Aries collective. Aries, let's see what's in your energy. Thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. You have wealthy man, imprisonment. I don't feel like this is you, Aries. This is somebody else. Someone that looks like they have a bit of money, okay? They have abundance. They have stability in their life, but they're going through some karma, and I feel it's mentally. It could be something personal in their life. Could be something close to home. To me, it looks to me though, Aries, you're going to be finding out about this. This person's going to be telling you. They may be asking you for some guidance or help. They may need a friend. What does Aries need to know, spirits? First card of your reading today, Aries, is the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Pentacles. You then have the Queen of Cups. So this is all in your recent past. You then have the Hermit. In your current energy, you've got the Ten of Swords. The Magician in the center of your reading. And the Nine of Cups. In your future, you have the Knight of Coins. The Two of Wands. And the Three of Wands. On the back of the deck is the Queen of Coins and the Fool. Just going to give you clarifiers, a quick shuffle here, Aries, then we'll get started. What is the Ace of Coins for Aries today? You have the Knight of Pentacles. So to me here, you've been handed, whether you've been handed it, it's an idea, it's something here in the physical. Okay, with the Ace of Coins, it's a seed of infinite potential. Potential means nothing unless you do the work. You've got the coin in your hand, and it looks like, to me here, Aries, you're looking at what do you do with it? Where do you go? You could be planting it. We see a lot of plants here starting to grow. It's going to take time, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles, he's looking at the long term. Okay, so I feel for you, this is something that's going to go very, very far if you do the work. What is the Queen of Cups? So for the Queen of Cups, you got the Tower. To me here, it looks like you weren't listening to your intuition in the past with the Tower, Aries energy. Could have been an Aries involved. You were holding on to something that needed to crash down and burn. And I feel here for you, Aries, that, you know, you're giving love to this, but now you're giving love to yourself. I feel here also you may have known that this was something that wasn't genuine. I don't know, you had a feeling, you had that gut feeling like this wasn't yours, this wasn't genuine, this person wasn't being completely honest. What is the Hermit? But you've become wiser with the Hermit. Virgo energy. Virgo could be significant here. You have the Emperor. Yeah, exactly. So the Emperor, he also holds the Ankh. Okay, the Ankh represents rebirth. So I feel here you've come out even more beautiful. Okay, you've come out wiser, more beautiful. You know, when you rebirth, when you shed your skin, you become more vibrant, bigger and stronger, wiser. And I feel this is you, okay? The Hermit also, he's on top of the mountains. You know, he's gone deep within for contemplation, but it's time to come down from the mountains. And I see here that you are coming down from the mountains after, you know, you could have healed or sort of sat there looking at the long term, but I see you starting to come back down again. So you now have the Ten of Swords here, Aries. What is this Ten of Swords for my beautiful Aries babies? You know, dead, done, over with. Something could be finally gone with the Two of Pentacles. There was something here that you were giving to. Okay, and I feel there wasn't a return with the Two of Pentacles, but it's finally over. Okay, it could have been something you were working on. It could have been a relationship, whatever it is. You're now making a choice to adapt to something else here that you're very focused on, but something's dead, done, over with. Okay, there was a finality. You now have the Magician. So you have made that decision here, Aries, to work on something new. The Magician, he has all the tools. What is the Magician? So there's something here that is right for you. You've got everything you need. It's time to get to work on it. What is it? The Queen of Swords. So it's something where you're looking out. You're looking for something, okay? And you're sending out messages here. So to me also, for you, Aries, you could have these boundaries around yourself as you focus on this, okay? Focus on whatever this is you are working on here. And I feel for you, for a lot of you, it's something to do with the material world where you've got all the tools. You're the Magician. You can be anything you want. So it's got something to do with either your creativity or, you know, you want to be an entrepreneur or something like that. There is this, you setting your sights out for it. You know, you're looking at the wish fulfillment here. That's what you want. That's what I want. What is the Nine of Cups? Money. That's what I want. Barrett Strong. You have the Hermit. And the Hermit's coming underneath the Hermit. Something you're very wise about. It looks to me like you're trying to catch a big fish. So you've got to be in the energy for the manifestation. There's something you want here, and it could be abundance, it could be success. You've got to be in the energy. You've got to come down from the mountain, and you've got to be in the action. So I see here that you know that you've got to do that, and I feel you're preparing yourself to get back out there and to get into the action. There's something you want. You're going to go take it. Let's now have a look. It's that Aries type of energy, I feel. You know, that fire. Let's have a look in the future. You've got the Knight of Coins coming out again, and that's underneath the other Knight of Coins up there in the recent past. Tell us about this Knight of Coins, the King of Cups. So you're about to embark on that adventure, okay? You are someone here, I feel, Aries, you're not really focused on love right now. You're in control of your emotion. You could even be loyal or devoted to someone already. You could have chosen somebody. But I feel here for a lot of you, It's not much of a focus on love right now. It's more of a focus on you about to set sail on something that's going to take a long, long time to come in. But great things do take time. So don't, feel excited about it. Feel excited about moving towards the end voyage, like wherever you want to be getting to, okay? So I see here you're about to embark on that voyage. And this is not an emotional voyage. What is the Two of Wands? You have the Page of Cups. So in the future here for you, Aries, you've got a message coming in, okay? This message brings in a crucial moment on a decision on where to go. You're just about to embark on something here, or you have, and you've got someone coming in, whether it's a business offer or a love offer here. You've got the Two of Cups. Who is this Two of Cups? Someone that has been stuck in that cage. Okay, they're imprisoned in their mind. They're about to set themselves free in the future. They're coming straight towards you. Whoever this is could be a younger energy, could be a water sign or have water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is someone that's looking for love, okay? And this person, I feel, has been holding themselves back from you. They're about to break out of the cage and come forwards. What is the Three of Wands for Aries? As I said, though, it looks to me like you're not looking for love. You're focused on something here you're trying to set sail on. So for the Three of Wands, you've got the Five of Cups. To me here, whoever this is, it looks like this could be something good. It's something here that this person is somebody that's in your life already. Okay, they've been in your life for a while, but they haven't actually said anything to you, and now they're coming forwards. And you've got the Two of Swords. So this is a decision that you're going to have to make, whether you're going to work on this. As I said, you're not looking at love, and that's how it usually happens when you focus on self. It brings in that duality. This is going to leave you confused because you're someone here that's not focused on love. You're about to set sail on something here that you want. You're going to have to listen to your intuition, Aries. To me, it's like your home is your mind. So whatever your choice is here is the right choice. And you've got the King of Wands. The King of Wands, he's protected in the path he chooses, but it looks like, you're spreading some magic here. Protected in the path he chooses. So you've got big decisions, okay? With the Five of Cups, this is something, as I said, that is already in your life, has been standing in your life. There's other things that have been lost. But there's something here that it looks pretty promising, okay? But you're going to have to make that decision yourself, whether or not to work on it or whether to let it go, because you have made a decision here to move along a path. So let's now have a look at these two cards on the back of the deck for you here, Aries. You've got the Queen of Coins and the Fool. What is this Queen of Coins? The Hanged Man. So I felt the energy off that card of the Queen of Coins as you. No matter what sex you are here, Aries, you're coming out as the Queen of Coins. You're looking at nurturing the connections around you, nurturing something that you're building here. You're looking at your world completely different. I feel you overgave. Okay, you could have been a bit of a people pleaser. You could have been exhausting yourself giving to others, but now you're giving to things that you weren't giving to before. There's a complete 360, or there's a complete change on your thoughts, on what you give to. To me here, it looks like with the Queen of Coins, she wants to be resourceful. She doesn't want to do much for what she receives. So you have a goal here. You've got the Empress. You know, she's someone that doesn't do much for what she receives also. She just waves the scepter and the crop appears. So she's got some magic. So the Empress is also pregnant with an idea. So this could be your idea. You could be switching it up, so you could birth this idea. To me, you're focused on stability. You're focused on abundance and stability in your life, okay? What is the Fool? And, you know, that should be what we all should be focused on, is focusing on that stability. Stability, being stable in your life. You can have a calm mind. You can focus on other things. What is the Fool? You have the Six of Wands. So it looks to me like this new cycle we see you starting here is going to be very successful. You could be somebody that is putting yourself on the internet. There could be this presence on social media. It's like people are seeing who you are. You're walking a path and people see, people hear you. And it looks like a very successful path. If you keep following the path, if you keep going back to something here, I see that there is something that you keep going back to. It doesn't work out, but there's a new way of thinking, a new way of doing things. If you do it that way, Aries, it looks like that you will get to some type of finish line here. So before I let you go, I'm going to grab you out a Rose Oracle card. What does Aries need to know? Come to me, attracting like a rose, receive desire. So I feel you need to be in that energy. If you want something, you know, get it to come towards you. You start moving towards it, attracting like a rose, receive and desire. So focus on what you desire, what you want. I feel like it is going to come towards you. Aries, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all for being here. I love you all so much. Have a great day, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.